guys, Spawn27 here, bringing you Bleach, chapter 566. What is your fear? Fear, huh? Well, I can definitely tell what's going to happen in this week's chapter. So the chapter begins with a flashback of Rukia and Renji falling towards the Sternritter. This was before they finally shown up. Rukia and Renji decide to discuss on their course of action once they arrive. However, Renji already thought that they came up with a plan. What was the plan that they, and when I mean they, I mean Renji, came up with? Split up, take down as many Sternritters as they can, meet up at a suitable place, and coordinate an invasion into the castle. That's a pretty good plan, Renji. If you want to die. The problem is with Renji's plan is that there's two of them and a big army of Sternritters, foot soldiers, and of course the Quincy King himself, Yuha. Not only that, but according to Rukia, once they arrive down there, they're gonna be in the heart of enemy territory. Even though they went through days training at the Soul Palaces, they are still in a disadvantage. So Rukia tells him that he has to hide after every battle, because if he's careless, then they won't have the initiative. With that, the flashback ends as we see Renji taking shelter in one of the buildings. Apparently he was sleeping this whole time until morning finally came. So with that, he just leaves and heads off to find the next Sternritter. Well, too bad he didn't check behind the pillar because he was being watched by Nanana. Do 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 do. Nanana. Do 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 do. Nanana. Do 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 na 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 Jacob. Okay. I know you guys are probably asking, why didn't Nanana attack Renji while he was sleeping? Here's the thing. When Nanana found Renji because he was curious as to who was the one that beat Mask the Masculine, he thought it was a trap. You know, trying to catch him off guard, luring him in, making him think he can kill Renji until Renji just pulls a surprise and kills him. So Nanana decided to just watch him and observe him until he realized that he was really sleeping. Because that's not something that the Shinigami should normally do since they are in the middle of enemy territory. At least not until they put up like safety measures just in case the enemy might try to attack them while they're sleeping. But nope, Renji really was sleeping. Perfect opportunity for Nanana to actually kill him. So why didn't Nanana take the opportunity to attack him? Well, I'm not really sure, but I do have a hunch. It might have something to do with his letter U. Maybe the U would stand for understanding because he said that he has never observed an enemy for this long. If the U does stand for understanding, maybe his ability is to observe his opponent and learn what his opponent can do and use that to his advantage. This is foreshadowing an eventual fight between Nanana and Renji. And he did say that Renji's luck has run out and that he was going to be finished. Well, it's just a guess, but it might be that or the whole honor of the Quincy thing. We cut to Rukia wandering around of the now taken over Sternritter, saying that she couldn't sense any Reiatsu from the 13 courtyard squads, which I'm assuming that the Quincy's are responsible for that, by the way. Well, despite that, she was able to locate Isane, who is currently healing Rose and Kensei. So if we're lucky, Kensei and Rose will be up and ready for another battle, hopefully to redeem themselves after their loss to Mask, and you know, next time they fight, they, not tell their opponents how their bankais work and use their freaking hollow masks. I'm just saying. You know, speaking of Isane, how is the rest of Squad 4 doing now that Unohana's dead? Well, we won't know for a long while because we cut back to Rukia saying that she also can't sense the Sternritter's Reiatsu as well. Rukia also says that Renji's plan might have been the best course of action after all, then suddenly... Oh, sweet merciful soul king! What was that? That feeling just now. Was that Reiatsu? I could have sworn somebody was trying to... Keep it together, Kuchiki. Keep it together. Scared. Oh, great. Creepy music. Just what I need. Who are you? Where are you? I am lonely. Okay, things just gotten creepier. Alright, what are you? Lonely, lonely, lonely. I'm really lonely. Yeah, I get it. You're lonely. I heard you the first time. I just want to know, what are you? You freaky Quincy hellspawn? You know what? Just for that, I'm not gonna answer your question. Better yet, why don't you answer mine? Where is my Zenbun Sakura? This is a bit random, but where the hell was As Nodt this whole time? I mean, what was he doing yesterday? I'm just curious about that. Well, anyway, As Nodt returns and he is going to fight against Rukia. Rukia is also aware of As Nodt since he was the one that stole Byakuya's Bankai. How does she know about As Nodt? Probably either Renji told her or Byakuya told her. So As Nodt removes his jacket to reveal, an outfit completely covered with buttons. Okay. It seems that he's also aware of who Rukia is, Byakuya's sister. Wait, how does As Nodt know about that? Okay. Anyway, he asks Rukia where Byakuya was, but Rukia has no obligation whatsoever to tell him. So then, oh god, that picture looks creepy. Seriously, if you stare at it too long, you'll get shivers down your spine. Anyway, As Nodt decides that if crap, I keep calling it she, it's a he. They referred As Nodt as a he once. Okay, so As Nodt decides that if he kills Rukia by taking her head, then Byakuya will show up. However, Rukia's got her game face on, and As Nodt gives away another creepy ass face. Okay, what the fuck is up with this guy? So, As Nodt summons his Reishi Thorns, the ones that he summoned earlier the last time the Quincy's invaded. Whenever you get stabbed by those things, fear consumes you until you die. So he launches those Reishi Thorns at Rukia, but Rukia dodges them. The thorns that hit the buildings, I thought that they pierced right through them, but it turns out that they turned black once they touched something. According to Rukia, the Reishi Thorns were seeping something out of it whenever they come in contact with anything, hence his fear ability. However, one of the Reishi Thorns heads towards Rukia, but Rukia activates her Shikai Sori no Shiayuki to freeze it. However, it doesn't work because the fear inside the Reishi Thorn managed to seep through the ice and hits Rukia. Now, we get one panel with Rukia completely white, like she's been frozen. As Nodt starts to laugh maniacally, saying, "You're frozen, aren't you? There's no helping it. That is fear. That is the embodiment of fear." However, it seems that Rukia is not affected by this so-called fear. And the chapter ends with her saying, "What is your fear? Perhaps fear to you is something that is not capable of fear." So that is Bleach chapter 566. What did I think? I thought the chapter was okay. However, this was basically a setup chapter towards the Rukia versus As Nodt fight. It's no surprise that Rukia was going to fight As Nodt. It was either As Nodt or that unknown Quincy that defeated her off panel. But that doesn't mean that I am not interested in the fight. I am interested of what Rukia has learned during her training in the Soul Palaces, and hopefully she'll be redeemed after, getting defeated off panel by Quincy and after her defeat to Riruka. So I am looking forward to it. But if this is gonna go the same way as the Renji versus Mask the Masculine, then obviously As Nodt is going to die. Now, how she wasn't affected by As Nodt's fear ability, I'm assuming it's probably because whatever her fear is, she gotten over it. But As Nodt's method of fear was completely different to what he did to Byakuya. I was expecting a sort of mind trick like what he did with Byakuya, but I guess not. Well, anyway, even if there is a chance for Rukia to win, hopefully we'll get to see more of As Nodt's ability. He is a creepy character, but he's interesting at least. Now, with Renji, it seems that he's eventually going to fight against Nanana, and there was a formula that went during the Hueco Mundo arc. Whenever one of the characters faces off their opponents, whenever they win, they face off an even stronger opponent and they lose right after their previous match. So, if this is gonna go the same way as Hueco Mundo arc, then Renji might lose to Nanana. But I hope that's not the case, because if that is true, then that means that is all the abilities of Renji's true Bankai. And if he's got nothing else to show, then he might lose to Nanana, and somebody else might fight against Nanana. But who knows how that's gonna go. Seeing Isane again makes me curious as to what happened with the rest of the Shinigami. They're probably hiding out in other buildings as well, but how come they don't gather all together in one place and figure out a plan? Unless they have those hell butterflies or that keto technique, how in earth are they going to communicate with each other while they're separated all across the Serite? Well, overall, the chapter was basically a setup chapter to the Rukia versus As Nodt fight, but it was pretty good. Not great, but good either way. So yeah, tell me guys, what'd you think of this week's chapter? Did you like it? Did you hate it? If Nanana and Renji fight, does that mean Renji is going to lose? And are you looking forward to Rukia versus As Nodt? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe to more videos. And also be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Bleach chapter 566. I'm Louis 27 and I will see you guys later. Bye.